Welcome to episode number 13 of Phenomenal Top 5. Defensive midfielders oftentimes are not given the applause they deserve, and most times they are lumped up with the other midfielders without proper precise recognition. As teams look to get more tactical and reinforce their defensive structure, maintain possession, and consistently progress play with quick decisions, the defensive midfield position is becoming an increasingly coveted and demanded position in modern football. Top 5 Best Defensive Midfielders in the World 2023. Number 5, Frankie de Jong, Barcelona. Frankie de Jong has been tasked with the impossible, replacing Sergio Busquets at the heart of the Barcelona midfield. However, the Dutchman has been doing an excellent job so far and was a key cog in the Barcelona team that won La Liga last season, making up a new-look midfield three with Pedri and Gavi. De Jong is responsible for the first phase of play. There is arguably no one better at wriggling out of tight spaces and beating the opposition press to get his team moving in the right direction. Frankie won the UEFA Best Midfielder award at only 21, although he has struggled in parts at Barcelona. Recently he has fully re-established himself as one of the best defensive midfielders in the world. Frankie de Jong, the Dutch midfield maestro, has truly come into his own in the 2022-2023 season with Barcelona. Renowned for his exceptional ball control, vision, and versatility, de Jong has been a linchpin for his club. He played a pivotal role in Barcelona's Copa del Rey, contributing with both goals and assists. When he was at Ajax, everyone saw a player that was a superstar for the team in a few years' time. He proved everyone wrong that he wasn't a player for the future but a player for now and the future. De Jong's ability to dictate the pace of the game despite being a defensive midfielder has shown why Barcelona was keen on getting him to replace Busquets' boots. Number 4, Declan Rice, Arsenal. There were many who used to call Rice overrated, but any doubts about his ability have most definitely been silenced after the Englishman inspired the Hammers to European glory. By the middle of the 2022-2023 season, it was clear that Declan Rice would inevitably leave West Ham United for a bigger club in the summer. This was because the defensive midfielder was showing unbelievable strength, stamina, and leadership quality in the midfield. He also did the same in the midfield for England at the World Cup, as he played every single game at the tournament. Rice eventually left West Ham United for Arsenal in the summer in a big money move and a record transfer. Declan Rice is a quality football player, excelling in both tackling and aerial combat. He is two-footed, able to maneuver his opponents in either direction and quickly sprint after them if they attempt to beat him for speed. He is a complete midfielder who can do it all. He is a great tackler, a good passer, and he can even score goals. Declan Rice has been in tremendous form in the league over the last few years and topped the Premier League charts for ball carrying, while also ranking highly for duels and possession won. Rice's consistent and mature performances have garnered attention from top clubs like Manchester United and Chelsea, reflecting his potential for further growth and impact on the international stage. At a young age, he has already become an influential presence for both his club and country, and is one of the best young talents in the defensive midfield position. Number 3, Joshua Kimich, Bayern Munich. The defensive midfielder is one of the very best in his position, not just because he plays for the German champions but also because he has shown over time the consistency to play at the top level and dominate the midfield irrespective of the opposition. Joshua Kimich is one of the most versatile top-level players in the game today. Interestingly, Joshua Kimich started out as a fullback. Still, his transformation into a defensive midfielder is not only miraculous but also a testament that he was destined to be a defensive midfielder. Kimich began his career with Stuttgart's youth system before joining RB Leipzig. In 2015, he made a pivotal move to Bayern Munich, where he has since become one of the club's most prized assets. His incredible football IQ, vision, and passing ability make him a key playmaker in Bayern's midfield. Moreover, his exceptional work rate, pressing, and tackling skills contribute significantly to both offensive and defensive aspects of the game. During his time at Bayern Munich, Kimich has achieved remarkable success, including numerous Bundesliga titles and UEFA Champions League triumphs. His performances have earned him recognition as one of the world's best midfielders, and he's often compared to legendary figures like Philipp Lahm. The German's passing range is exceptional. He can play passes between the lines and long balls to the attackers on the move with incredible accuracy. Number 2, Casemiro, Manchester United. it was difficult to expect Casemiro to fit into the Premier League at the age of 31 when he left Real Madrid to join Manchester United. Nevertheless, after a decade of marshalling Real Madrid's midfield, in which they won the UEFA Champions League 5 times, there was evidence that the Brazilian still has it in him to play at the top level. Casemiro is known for his strong tackling, ability to get into spaces to score crucial goals. When the front men are having a bad day, and the intelligence to also read the game without breaking too much of a sweat, Casemiro is the most accomplished defensive midfielder in the world, and he has helped transform Manchester United from a perennial disappointment to one of those most dangerous teams in the English top flight. They have been successful domestically and internationally, destroying La Liga sides Barcelona and Real Betis in the Europa League. On February 26, Manchester United won the EFL Cup, which was Casemiro's first trophy with the club and United's first trophy since 2017. Casemiro scored the first goal in their victory against Newcastle United, and his performance earned him the Alan Hardaker Trophy. There is no question that when it comes to pedigree and pure defensive ability, Casemiro is in a league of his own. He has been one of the best defensive midfielders for years and years. Number 1, Rodri, Manchester City. Rodri's quality is underlined by the caliber of teams he has played for in his career. The Spaniard has featured for Villarreal, Atletico Madrid, and currently Manchester City. The 27-year-old broke out at Villarreal and was shipped to Madrid, where he spent barely a year before attracting Pep Guardiola's interest at Manchester City. The big plus to Rodri's performances is his ability to use 2 feet, his intelligent ability to read the game and his pass accuracy. Rodri regularly maintains an impressive passing accuracy of 91 to 92%, his physical strength and height make him a formidable player who often emerges victorious in tackles, challenges against opponents, and aerial duels. On June 10, Rodri scored the winning goal in the Champions League final against Inter Milan, securing Manchester City's first ever European Cup victory and completing a treble of continental trophies. He was named the man of the match and received the Player of the Season award for the tournament. Additionally, he won the Premier League and FA Cup with Manchester City. He relies on intelligent reading of the game, 2 excellent feet and a sumptuous range of passing to keep opponents on the back foot. He has the turn of pace to beat the press and rarely misplays a pass. The piece of the puzzle which brings the whole thing together. That was the review of the top 5 best defensive midfielders in the world 2023. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment with your thoughts and ideas for the future videos.